Electric vehicles, EVs, are becoming a common sight on the streets, especially in places like California, where the state has set an ambitious target: by 2035, only electric cars will be sold. It's a bold move toward a greener future, one that's already influencing the auto industry and its consumers. With the growing popularity of EVs like Teslas, it's easy to overlook the hidden costs that come with owning one. Let's take a deep dive into these costs that could surprise many potential EV buyers. California is leading the charge for electric vehicles, pushing forward a law that mandates all new car sales must be electric by 2035. While this bold move seems like an exciting step towards a greener world, it's also speeding up the adoption of EVs faster than many consumers are prepared for. The state's law is driving the shift toward electric cars, and more people are jumping on board. But with this increased demand comes the reality of rising costs, and they aren't just at the pump. Let's start with the positives. Electric vehicles do offer significant savings. There's no need to fill up at the gas station, reducing your fuel expenses and your reliance on oil. In addition, they have fewer moving parts, meaning less maintenance, no oil changes, no smog checks, and fewer visits to the mechanic. EVs like Teslas are often marketed as glorified golf carts, and while that may sound amusing, it's not far from the truth. They offer a simpler, more streamlined driving experience, and many owners report that EVs are almost worry-free when it comes to maintaining the vehicle. But, just like any good deal, there's a catch. While EVs are marketed as low maintenance, their hidden costs aren't immediately obvious to most consumers. Let's talk insurance. This is where the hidden costs start to creep in. Insuring an electric vehicle, especially a high-tech one like a Tesla, can cost significantly more than insuring a traditional vehicle. Take, for example, the Tesla Model X. Its insurance premiums can soar $1,100 higher per year than a similarly sized Ford Escape. Not only is the premium itself steep, but many insurance companies won't even consider insuring an electric vehicle unless it's pre-approved. Some providers even impose a waiting period of up to 2 weeks before offering coverage. The fact is, the advanced technology in these cars and their higher value contribute to the steep price tag on their insurance. Many EV owners find themselves paying far more to protect their vehicles than they would for a gas-powered car. Now, let's look at repairs. EVs, especially Teslas, come equipped with sophisticated technologies: sensors, computers, cameras, and more. All of these advanced systems make repairs more complicated, and finding a mechanic who can handle the job is not always easy. Tesla, for instance, only has a small number of authorized repair shops across the country. This means that in many cases, owners are left to find third-party shops that may not have the expertise to properly fix their cars. And those repairs can get expensive. Because of the specialized parts and advanced tools required to work on an EV, even a small repair can cost thousands of dollars. In fact, in many cases, the repair bill can be so high that it makes more sense for insurance companies to simply total the car, especially after minor accidents. This brings us to the next issue. In an accident, the cost to repair an EV can quickly skyrocket. Unlike a traditional car, the repair costs for electric vehicles like Teslas are often astronomical. These vehicles are considered luxury items, and even a simple fender bender could result in a hefty repair bill. The advanced technology inside an EV, ranging from cameras and sensors to large battery packs, makes repairs far more expensive than those on older, conventional vehicles. In some cases, the repair costs could exceed the value of the car itself, leading to the car being written off as a total loss. If you're in an accident, don't expect the repair to be cheap, and don't be surprised if your EV is deemed a total loss even after what seems like a minor crash. Ready to buy an electric vehicle? Be prepared for some challenges. EV dealerships are still somewhat sparse in many areas, especially in places that haven't fully embraced the electric shift. Even in cities that are well into the transition, there can still be delays in obtaining a new EV. Then there's the high upfront cost. The average price of an electric vehicle is higher than that of a conventional car, and depending on the model, you could be looking at a premium price. Additionally, there's the battery replacement issue. The batteries in EVs degrade over time, and losing battery capacity can significantly affect performance. Replacing a battery can cost thousands of dollars, sometimes as much as $10,000 or more, depending on the vehicle. There are also safety concerns to consider. Insurance agents like Carl Cook have pointed out that while EVs generally score well in safety tests, they can be very costly to repair if involved in an accident. When compared to older, less expensive cars, the repair costs for EVs can be a lot higher. And, with younger drivers and inexperienced owners on the road, a simple fender bender could end up being a financial disaster. If you own a high-performance EV like a Tesla, the costs associated with repairs can put a significant dent in your wallet. Tesla vehicles are known for their exhilarating acceleration and high-performance capabilities, but this comes with a price: tire wear. Teslas, due to their speed and weight, experience tire degradation much faster than conventional cars. Some owners report that their tires wear out approximately 20% quicker than those on regular cars. The extra weight of the battery and the vehicle's performance capabilities mean that the tires work harder and degrade faster. So, if you're a Tesla owner, be ready to replace your tires more frequently, which adds another cost to the ownership experience. Finally, let's talk about that shiny $7,500 tax credit for buying an electric vehicle. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. Recent changes to legislation have made it harder for many consumers to qualify for the full tax credit. New guidelines have introduced eligibility restrictions based on factors such as income, vehicle price, and the country of manufacture. Many buyers who were once eligible for the full credit may now only qualify for a partial rebate or none at all. The complexity of the tax credit process means that buyers may end up paying more upfront than they anticipated. Owning an electric vehicle certainly has its benefits: reduced gas costs, fewer maintenance needs, and a lower carbon footprint. However, there are hidden costs that can quickly add up. From high insurance premiums to sky-high repair bills, and from expensive tire replacements to the challenges of qualifying for tax credits, it's crucial to factor in these costs before jumping into EV ownership. So, while EVs might seem like the car of the future, it's important to do the math. If you're considering making the switch to an electric vehicle, be sure you understand all the hidden costs that come with it. In the end, going electric might be the right choice for you, but only if you're fully prepared for the financial realities that come with owning an EV.